What is up, you guys? Naesam here, and I just got home and found that 7.2 information is already coming out, and there's a lot of new traits coming into the game. And they're also adding additional upgrades to certain traits that are already in the game. So I thought I would go over the speculated elemental ones. I'm not sure just how solid this information is. It looks like it's just data mining. So there's definitely a chance that it could be completely inaccurate in a couple weeks, and there's also a chance that the numbers are completely off, or in some cases the numbers are completely non-existent. But regardless, I'd like to look at them. So let's take a look at my current weapon here. These are all the traits. I'm not going to go over all of them, but next patch we're having Call the Thunder. It looks like it's going all the way up to 8. I don't know if it's going all the way up to 8 because it only shows 7 and 8 as new. But it does go to up to 8%, so I'm assuming they're adding 5 traits to Call the Thunder. Same thing with Earthen Attunement, going up to 8, or going up to 32% for Earthen Attunement, going up to 8% for Call the Thunder. Electric Discharge is going up to rank 8 as well, 40% additional damage for Chain Lightning. Imagine that with 2 relics at like 50% additional Chain Lightning damage. That could be kind of insane. And here's the first new one, called Elemental Destabilization. It increases the effectiveness of Elemental Fury by 5%, going all the way up to 40%. That's 8 total stacks. Let's look at Elemental Fury here. Elemental Fury is the passive that makes sure your critical strikes deal more damage. It deals 250% additional damage instead of the normal 200%. So this could be up to 290% additional damage, which could be pretty big, especially if we have high amounts of crit at that time. That could make Ascendance build actually kind of insane. It's kind of speculating here. Unfortunately for me, since I don't really like Ascendance that much, but for all the Ascendance people, that trait could make Ascendance actually insane. And then the next trait that is being increased is Firestorm, Flame Shock damage, going up to 64%, rank 8. And then it looks like there is another one similar to Stormkeeper's Power, that it just increases your damage by 1% or whatever. Doesn't really say how far it goes. Lava Imbued is getting an increase to rank 8, up to 24%. It's going to be kind of crazy. Molten Blast getting up to rank 8, 16%. Yeah, I looked at them backwards, but yeah, 16% for this one. Or 16% for this one, 24% for Lava Imbued. Protection of the Elements is getting up to rank 8. That's the healing one. Unfortunately, they're buffing that one, yeah. Goes up to 16%. Wait, no. 120%. Sorry, I read the wrong one. This goes up to 120% additional healing from Healing Surge. Could be really good in PvP. Seismic Storm is another new one. When Earthquake deals damage, it has a chance to cause a lightning strike, dealing 0 nature damage. Obviously, the nature damage thing isn't actually implemented yet. But I mean, that could go up to 8, potentially. I don't think it will, because it only shows 1 rank, so it's probably just like a one-time, maybe like a golden one. Could be a golden one that makes your Earthquake sometimes deal additional damage. That could be kind of cool. Shamanistic Healing, which is the really shitty Shaman healing one. It's getting up to rank 8. It doesn't actually show exactly how it's improving, because it shows health drops below 0%. Really hope it doesn't heal you at 0%. That wouldn't really help much. It heals you for 0. So obviously the numbers aren't implemented yet. But the thing that has changed is the seconds. Once it gets to rank 8, it's at 16 seconds instead of 26 seconds, which is at rank 3. So it does increase, or it does decrease the cooldown on it. That's the big thing. I don't think it'll increase the healing. It might, it might increase the healing, I'm not really sure. But I don't think it did for the first 3, so it's unlikely that it will for the next 3, or the next 5. Then there's one more new trait that is increases your maximum Maelstrom and increases your maximum Maelstrom and the maximum cost of Earthshock by 25. So you're going to have 125 Maelstrom and 125 Maelstrom Earthshocks that could hit incredibly hard. But honestly, that one doesn't seem like it's going to be a huge DPS increase outside of for like AoE, because generally you're not really overcapping Maelstrom much. If anything, your Maelstrom generation is fairly slow for single target, so that one doesn't really sound like a really significant damage increase. It's more like a buffer, I guess. It could be a new number. Actually, in fact, there very likely will be a new number to Earthshock and stuff, instead of like the normal 9286 thing. But overall, I don't think it'll be much of an increase outside of AoE, where you overcap all the time. And the last thing that is changing is they're getting up to 8 traits for the ground trembles, up to 40% additional earthquake damage. So I haven't actually looked at the other Shaman, or not just Shaman, the other traits that are getting implemented, so I'm not sure just how good ours are. But the big one I'm keeping my eye on right now is the Elemental Destabilization, which makes your Elemental Fury effectiveness go up to 40% additional to be 290% critical strikes. That could be kind of crazy. The rest of them, I mean, the most interesting one could be the Chain Lightning buff. We could have some crazy AoE relics going on. But other than that, I think that's pretty much all the 7.2 information that is out right now that's relevant to Shamans. I'll keep you guys posted every time I see changes that are more than just like one little tooltip change or something. I'll be making a video on it, and hopefully this excites you as much as it excites me. The only problem is that 7.15 like kind of just came out, so I'm a little curious, when do they plan to put 7.2 and why is there already information on it? It's a little early in my opinion, but it's exciting nonetheless. It's getting kind of overwhelming though. But thanks for watching, guys. Like if you liked all of this stuff. I'll see you guys next time.